Hi. So we are in week 4. I can't believe it. We're more than halfway through. You've just completed your diary project, and I see that people are posting on the wiki, which is terrific. I want to take you through your final project, and we've done a little bit of changes as far as the final project is concerned, some movement in the course. So please double check your groups again. Group 1, I've sent you a message regarding this. So as I scroll down onto the syllabus, because that's where you'll find all the specs on the final project, and I tried to be really clear. And the posting of the final project and all the information as far as when everything is due, of course, is going to be available on the course. And I'm actually scrolling down to the course now on Moodle. And what I'm asking for is that you complete your work on your document and your presentation as a group no later than week 6. And the date in which I would like all the papers and the presentations done is Sunday, June 28th. And criticism posted, meaning you're going to give some feedback on one of the group's work, no later than Tuesday, June 30th. That will give us some time to sort of catch up. I can do some grading and get your grades up fairly quickly, because I know some of you are actually taking summer 2 courses, and there's different purposes for why you took this course. And I have to say the feedback so far has been really positive, and I'm really enjoying working with all of you. But now on to the project. So as you'll see in week 6, I've created the wiki for you with the groups already set up as far as when you can post, or I should say where you post for the wiki. Whereas you had to create the wiki yourself by typing in your name, here, since you're going to be posting as a group, each group can access their wiki to edit content, and so you will edit according to your group number. Again, you can look at your groups by taking a look at the group's sheet that I made available for you at the top of the course on the pre-course, and also I have it listed, I believe, during one of the other weeks. I'm trying to scroll back. I believe I also made it available during week 2, because you should have already at this point contacted your group members and started the survey. June 12th is this Friday, and that's the switch to digital. And so this is where it's going to be really interesting when you do the phone survey from the random people that you're going to be calling in and around this area and beyond. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of feedback they're going to give you. So that's actually the first step in the project, is firstly, to take a look at the syllabus and read all the specs. The quote that I'd like you to keep in mind and actually frame within your paper is, "The greatest potential impact of a new invention is not how it changes or replaces old things, but how it generates things that are entirely new." This is Arago's rule of technology. This is something that we looked at during week 1. And so you're going to frame this into your paper. Then I take you through the steps, and there's 6 steps in completing this project. And I guess 7 if you count contacting your group and being in touch with them regularly. You're going to develop the phone survey of at least 12 questions. You develop this together. You can create this using Google Docs and add the questions. I gave you all the information, including a slide cast on how to create a Google Docs account. And as I said, a screencast and also a tutorial on that. If you're having problems, please contact me now so that I can answer those questions for you. Then, once you have this survey together and you feel good about it, and that should include some demographic questions, some questions about age and gender and maybe professional background, that kind of thing, education level. All right, and then you'll conduct the survey of 100 people, and you split this up amongst your group members, so everybody evenly surveys this, an equal amount, and then it will add up to 100 surveys. Then you'll tabulate the results of that survey, and you will actually attach that survey result sheet with the questions at the back end of your paper. Now that will hopefully dictate to you what area of digital technology you want to explore. And so, using the information that you gain from the survey and some information that you start gathering from the Rider database, and also you can use the course textbook and articles on the sidebar. Once you have done that, you will decide how you want this paper to go. Do you want to focus on high definition television? Do you want to focus on the internet as an interactive and collaborative communication tool or as a mobile tool? Do you want to focus on digital home theaters and entertainment? Or perhaps one of your own. The iPhone just came out yesterday. That might be something interesting. I know some of you really love the iPhone or love the iTouch. So something that would embrace the digital technology and where it's going to take us. I know many of you like sports. I know for me, I love having the gadget on DirecTV to be able to check sports scores live and what's going on now. So, that might be an area that you want to look into, maybe sports broadcasting. Then you're going to put together a 7 to 10 page document using Google Docs solely. You will write the paper together and you will use different font color per person. And so you'll give me a code key up top. Let's say that Jim is red and Lisa is blue and Sarah is green, and I'm just throwing out names to you. You need to make note of who's what color so that I can keep track of that everybody actually worked on this together collaboratively. I will raise or lower grades for your final project. Not everybody will get the same grade, presumably, if you didn't all work together. So that's how I track that. Additionally, what you want to do is once you've written that, you want to be citing sources throughout, and there should be 7 sources all together, and that includes your survey, 4 scholarly sources from Rider database, and 2 other sources, pop culture, maybe something from the textbook, the virtual text on the side. Then you will create a presentation from this, and the presentation will be highlights of the paper. So in other words, it sort of could stand alone, but it should be highlights of the paper, things that you want to bring out specifically that you learned through the paper. Remember, it's that prompt of Arago's rule of technology that should sort of dictate how you organize everything. So you'll do that, and then you will follow the directions for linking to the particular article, meaning your paper. So once it's complete, you will actually publish it using Google Docs to show you how to do that. You will publish the document. You will link to it in the wiki. You will create a little summary of what the project was about. The link will be within that summary. And then you will embed the presentation. And I walk you through the embed code in the Google Docs tutorial that I put up there in weeks previous. And if you have questions on that, please contact me sooner rather than later. Right? And then I gave you the point breakdown. Right? And everything is methodical. You get points for using scholarly sources. You get points for commenting on a peer's post, which I've given you the directions on that for week 6 as well, so you'll be able to follow what you need to do for that. Also, take a look at the wiki itself that's set up for you for week 6 that allows for you to do all the posting and how everything goes together. And there's also going to be points given to you for the presentation and for the paper themselves. It will equal 125 points. Okay, so I look forward to your questions. I look forward to your posts. I'm really thrilled with what I'm seeing thus far in the diary project. And remember to make sure that that is complete no later than Wednesday, and then you're doing your posting criticism and feedback on another person's wiki post by Friday. And don't forget also that there is a participation forum post for this week. Since we didn't have one last week, you were really focusing on just logging your media usage. All right, take care, and that's all for now. I will see you at the end of the course. And please, again, contact me, scarbonaro@rider.edu. You're not bothering me. Thanks so much.